Hi, Vince Oldry. Thanks for watching another video. And I want to answer a question that a lot of you have, and that is, you always wonder why it's hard to find reviews on financial advisors or retirement advisors. And the reason is because the Securities Exchange Commission, the SEC, who oversees financial advisors, won't allow for testimonials. And they view reviews online as testimonials. So the testimonial rule that the Securities Exchange Commission came up with won't allow us to have those reviews out there. Now, if it's with a third-party site like Google or Yelp, it becomes a little more gray. Technically, we can have the reviews on Google and other third-party sites as long as we cannot take them down. That is the biggest issue. The other issue is we cannot ask you to leave a review for us. The SEC feels that if we have reviews or if we ask for reviews or testimonials on our website, we might skew what people might really think of us. Now think about it. Have you ever seen a bad review or a bad testimonial on someone's website? I've never seen a bad testimonial on someone's website. I've seen some bad reviews on third-party websites. But for the people that ask you to keep posting or to keep putting a review, they generally have decent reviews. So it's really hard to get a good, accurate sense of how they really are. And so I kind of agree with the SEC in this place. But it does make it difficult for you as the consumer to find a reputable financial advisor. Now you might find some other people that call themselves financial advisors with some reviews or testimonials on their website. And if that's the case, they are technically not a financial advisor. They are typically an insurance agent that are selling life insurance, long-term care, or annuities. Now technically they're not supposed to call themselves a financial advisor, but sometimes they just forget that they're not supposed to do that. For us to call ourselves a financial advisor, we have to adhere to those rules where we cannot have testimonials on our website or have reviews. Now, as you're trying to search for a financial advisor to work with, and you realize you can't really have a lot of reviews or look for the reviews, it's kind of hard to find out who is a good financial advisor. So I'll give you a few ways you can do that. Now, one, the financial industry works a lot with the referral business. Now, if you do not want to ask your friends about who they may work with because you want to keep your finances separate, if you want to keep your finances separate, I don't disagree with you there. What I will tell you though is your friends typically will be working with someone or have had worked with someone for a long time, and they might be the best fit for you because if your friends like someone, typically you will as well. Now there's some things you can do if you don't want to ask your friends. Number one is going to the CFP.net site. It stands for Certified Financial Planner. If you go to the CFP.net website, you can search for all certified financial planners, so you know you'll be working with a financial planner that has a fiduciary duty. The next thing to look for is an independent advisor. An independent advisor can work with all tools and vehicles that are out there, and they do not have quotas with one company. The next thing is to look at their website. Are they staying in touch with the industry, or are they just leaving or about to leave the industry? You also want to work with one that's going to be with you for the rest of your retirement, not retire at the same time you are going to retire. Now know, just by adding all three of those things, it's not going to give you the best person to work for all the time. However, I think it's a good start. Another thing you can do is make sure that they are also featured in some articles, because then the industry sees them as someone that is highly valued in the financial industry. So if you have any questions when it comes to finding your own financial advisor or retirement planner, or having a hard time finding some reviews and we're not in your area, feel free to give us a call and we'll make sure we can help you, and I can do some research for you as well. Until then, I appreciate you watching our video, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.